Cool, that sounds good. Yo, this is my first time doing this, so let's see how it goes. Just want to show you guys a behind the scenes little video, I guess, of Championships, my new song featuring K-Bands.
No dirt on me, yeah, I keep it pure. She stuck around, fell for a lure. I can keep you comfy, I can give you more than that bitch, nigga, you should show him the door. Blessings keep coming my way. Nights like these is what we pray, then scream and delay. Perfect timing for the day. Yeah, I eat it and I still keep a hold on my cake.
Yeah, man, so I'm gonna start with the beat. So let me play it a bit and you can hear it, see all the elements come in, and yeah, let's go. So I start with a bass right here, this right here with some bells, half time them, some chords too, some hi-hats, and let me add this other 808 that I had in here, and the whole beat kicks in here. So this is actually the first, nah, I'm lying, this is not the first production I've jumped on of my own. I've jumped on 2 songs on Black Boy Lane, but this is, I guess, you know, the first single I've dropped in 10 months. I feel like the production's gone up, but I'm still quite new to this. So when I did make this, it was, I believe, I used a sample pack either from Splice or from Cymatics, but essentially I just took it, you know, halftime a few things, added some drums, added some strings, you know, a whole bunch of things, but not too much. This actually only had 14 instruments. Let me see if I got yeah, nothing hidden, 14 instruments. So yeah, once I got that done, mixed it all up, I actually did the first verse and I just sort of left it for about a week or so, sent it over to Bands. Bands actually came round and Bands recorded his verse right in his room. This is my room we're in actually. And by the way, this isn't how I usually work. This is just for, you know, I guess aesthetic purposes and making it look good. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and close that and I'm gonna open up another project. So when I first worked on this, my laptop was lagging bare. So I had to bounce out the beat, put it in another beat so we could record and get the vocals done on the other one. For some reason now though, it seems to all want to do it on one project, so who knows? Alright. In terms of the vocals actually, for me, I actually originally done my recording as a reference, but I felt like I captured the essence of the track so well in them recordings. Because I tried to re-record it again using a new microphone. You know, it's a much better quality microphone than what I used before. But yeah, something just about this first recording was right there, and you know, it just felt the energy was right, and I just couldn't replicate that. So I just done that. And another thing actually, you see, I had a bunch of plugins here, which, you know, it's not, obviously it's preferable to have a vocal which doesn't need as much processing. However, as I say, that first reference recording, yeah, I felt like it was so good. The energy was right. So rather than, you know, keep recording over and over again, I just said, to hell with it. I'm gonna process this until I get it right. So let me play you the track.
No dirt on me, yeah. She stuck around, fell for a lure.
I should say this is the clean version, so.
Fell for a lure, I can keep you comfy, I can give you more than that.
Vocals.
You should show him the door. Woo. Blessings keep coming my way. Nights like these is what we pray, then scream and delay. Perfect timing for the day. Still keep a hold on my cake. Bounce around the place, remind me of Brandon Jennings. Swear that she had it, we see the facade, stop pretending. I don't do marriage or thoughts of a wedding.
So yeah, I'm not gonna go through the whole mixing process, but it was very tedious, very tedious. I was Shit, I've been working on this song for I was working on it for many months. In terms of the mixes, yeah, it took a lot to get it to where it is now. And that's mainly again because I first started working on this probably around October, November is when I started the mix. I made the beat a bit earlier than that. And yeah, whilst I was in Nairobi in December and January, I was actually still trying to mix it, but doing it in my AirPods rather than these big boys wasn't the most helpful. It was somewhat helpful, but you know, these, and I got a mix cube there as well, really show you what's going wrong in your mix. So yeah, I waited until I was back, and that's why, as you can see, I was working on the beat 17th of Feb. So yeah, on there, I'm not sure why I got EQ, but nothing's on there. I was probably looking at the levels of the beat in general. On the hook, I just hook actually in the main verse, on my verse, there was minor differences in the the plugins I put through, but for the most part, you know, they all went to the same bus. It's just on their own specific channels. Had a few different things on there. I made tracks for the reverb, delays, just because I had some automations going on. But again, I didn't do too much on that. On my verse, only had 2 ad-libs, and that was the whoos. Super reverbed out, just to make him sound spacious. And then on Banz's verse, let me...
Yeah, they talking about evicting, I'm running them out.
Hold on, I know what's going on. Let me turn D-click off. So that's what, yeah, with D-click, that's what's making doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter.
Aim at your mouth. We cannot trust them the way that these niggas in love with the clout.
Yeah, they in love with the clout, and they living what they talking about. Evicting, I'm running them out. Stands in the car, making my way, I'm around. I live what I'm spitting about. No cap, keep my name out your mouth. Prang power, I'm living it up. This dream I ain't giving it up. Car pressing the boot, clicking these stores in the suit. Ain't splashing, I'm stacking my loot. Soon blow like a flute.
Yeah, so Bands came through. He did half of his verse one day and then half of the other. We were just in here kicking it for a couple of hours, you know, just chatting about just everything, man. Life generally, music, all that kind of thing. And anyway, I just told the guy to put some headphones on. I didn't have these at the time, so I couldn't blast them out. But yeah, he put the headphones on and he just started getting to work. And then he just jumped on the mic again with Bands. He also recorded on my old mic, old setup, and I felt like his verse as well, the energy in it was just right. So yeah, there's a few frequencies in both of our verses that I felt, you know, were really annoying me and really annoying my ear. But at first, yeah, I wanted to re-record it, but again, just because of the energy, I just felt like this is one of them where it's actually worth it to just really go and find the specific frequencies and completely duck them. You know, whatever it took, I was going to save the vocal, and I did. And then yeah, so Bands came through, done his takes. As you can see, Bands' verse has a lot more ad-libs than mine.
With a clout, and they living what they talking about. Evicting, I'm running them out. Making my way. I live what I'm spitting about. No cap, keep my name out your mouth. Prang this power, I'm living it up. This dream I ain't giving it up. Car pressing the boot, clicking these stores in the suit. Ain't splashing, I'm stacking my loot. Soon blow like a flute. They hate till I'm driving a coupe. It's forced like the feeling is brute. I'm making my way, but I'm stressed as fuck. Grinding it out, feeling pressed as fuck. Is ain't on it, depressed as fuck. I'm trying my luck, so no messing up. Not it.
So yeah, anyway, that's the process behind that. Yeah, that's Championships. As you can see, this is the vocal mix project, so not too much was going on. Look like I got a few things here and there, but yeah, just so it's not me just telling you about this, I got a few questions that got around about championships and what people wanted to know about it. So I think got about 5 questions that I'll give answers to. So I made this song, well, I made the beat first of all when the Lakers were on the championship run. And I mean, if you've seen the artwork, you can definitely tell there's a Lakers theme on that. Even down to the jerseys me and Bands are wearing there, the 23 for LeBron and the 3 for AD. So I just watching them go on that championship run, I was kind of thinking like, yo, if I was about to come out to like game 7 and I want to win this, like how would I want a beat to sound like, and how would I want to step out? And that's actually why I added them this right here. Yeah, like I don't know, it just sounded real gritty, and that's kind of what I was going for. And yeah, so championships were really inspired by the Lakers, hence the inspiration on the cover art, just to kind of allude to that a bit more. But yeah, and that's why it's called that. I actually named the beat Championships too. If you notice on the hook, I don't say championships at all, but I felt like the feel of it was so championships-esque. And Band said it in his verse as well, so I thought, fuck it, let's go with it. I think I've kind of alluded to that again, but it was, I made this song whilst the Lakers won the championship run. I believe it was probably about game 3 or 4 against the Heat. So I made that. As soon as I made the beat, I set up my microphone and I actually just, I must have done like a little mumble freestyle. I think No Dirt on Me, yeah, keep it pure. She stuck around, fell for the law is the first 2 lines that came out, and then the rest of it, I just kind of came up with a flow and I mumbled it like 2 or 3 times, 2-3 takes. And then I sat there, quickly put the verse down together and the hook. And then, sat on it and then sent it over to Bands after about maybe a week or 2. The vocal mix. Oh my goodness, the vocal mix took forever. As I said, the frequencies on a lot of me and Bands' vocals there was some really crackly frequencies, and when you kind of get used to mixing a lot, you just pick up on some terrible frequencies, and so it was really finding them in and just again killing them while still preserving the vocal and making sure the vocal still had life. What I enjoyed most, you know what, I think is when Bands came over, because again, for me, I like to collaborate with people that I get on with, and we actually have a friendly relationship as well. So when Bands came through, played the song for him, and instantly Bands just lost it. He was feeling it heavy, and yeah, man, as soon as he heard it, he was like, I'm jumping on this, and he done his thing, and I was right here just kind of watching it come to fruition as well, and him actually doing exactly what I wanted and almost basically taking it further. Just made, that was a really good sort of validating moment. Have you heard the guy's voice? Bands in the cup, making my way, I'm on route. But you know what, because it was, again, it's such a gritty song. I came in with a very high energetic vocal where it's not necessarily my place.
That's my idea of a perfect ending. Oh yeah, you need to bounce, you making the ladies feel tense. She came through the
obviously, that's much more aggressive, but in a bit of a higher register than Bands came in. And I wanted a bit of a juxtaposition between both verses, because I'm someone who likes I like my music to go like this. So that means, if I'm using like a higher tone, and if I got a feature, then I'm probably gonna look for someone with a bit more of a fuller lower end tone, and Bands had that. And again, Bands is sick. Bands is a sick musician, dope lyricist, and I just knew he would fit right in, and he'd be right at home with the track. So that's why I got Bands on it. And that's all the questions. Well, yeah, it's been the first video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna keep doing this for every single release I do from now on, hopefully. If you guys like it, obviously, I can do it for just the beats, just whatever. Hopefully you guys, as I said, I hope you enjoy it. Please like it, subscribe it, go listen to championships and everything. I beg you. Anyway, yeah, thank you for listening, watching. Subscribe to the channel as well. I should be saying that. Damn, I feel like a vlogger right now, but yeah, just want to bring you guys into my world, show you exactly what I do, how I do it. I'm still learning. I've been started making beats about a year ago due to the lockdown. Started doing my mixes and everything again as a result of the lockdown and just being quick at whatever I do. Yeah, this is the first one, championships. More coming soon. Make sure you follow me on Richie Gathu with every damn thing, every social, Insta, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music. I know that's not socials, but make sure you go play the music as well on them. And yeah, it's been lovely. Peace.
Keeping my head in the clouds. Unless it's business, I don't care what you talking about. They cannot catch me, I swear they cannot keep up with all these routes. Less human people are strong, so just keep my name out your mouth. We cannot trust them the way that these niggas in love with a clout.